Welcome to the NCAA Softball Regionals presented by Capital One. We are in College Station, Texas, ready for Game 2 of Day 1 of the College Station Regional. Cassidy Chance and the Southland Tournament champions, the McNeese Cowgirls, set to take on the Big 12 Tournament champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. One game in the books here in College Station, the hosts.
A really good job against that offense.
This is going to be a base hit. Chance has all sorts of speed, and she's on again. Another hit for Cassidy Chance. She stays hot. Madison talked about the run she's been on in that semifinal win over Oklahoma State. Little bloop to right field. This will get down for a base hit. Back-to-back hits to get things started for McNeese.
Playing a bit shallow as well.
Slap to right. 3 straight hits for McNeese, holding the runner at third. And the bases are loaded, but now there's a mistake on the base pass, and McNeese will run into an out.
Erica, looks like they got a double play.
I think they did, Madison. They ran into 2 outs.
Great hit by Poncho out to right field. You can see Coach James Lanswano holding up Cassidy Chance over at third base, but Maddie Weeks ends up taking a big round around second base, and so that forces Cassidy Chance off of third base. McNeese last weekend as well with Cassidy Chance over at third base, almost a deja vu situation.
Slow roller to third, backhand by Shep on the first, and it didn't look good for Arizona State, but it looks great now for the Sun Devils as they keep McNeese on championship game against Texas Tech. Ground ball to the right side. Good glove by Weeks from her knees. Just in time. We'll see if Arizona State wants to challenge. I don't think they will.
Taylor's hoping to hand out a lot more of those today. This was a great play and a close play over at first base. Did look like she got her. Tanya Wendell hustling down that first baseline.
Phil Friels, first base umpire. Next pitch is belted to center field, and Kaylee Pond has hit her 15th home run of the season to put Arizona State on top of the first.
When you're facing a pitcher who you know is going to pitch to contact, they want you to put the ball in play. You have to be ready from the very first pitch of the at-bat, because that might be the best pitch that you see all at-bat. This one right about thigh high, and Kaylee Pond takes her barrel straight to it perfectly on time and drives that one 240 feet out to center field.
At Iowa State and at Cal. This one is hit to straightaway center field. It is crushed and it is gone. Samantha Swan, back-to-back home runs. Arizona State, 2-0.
Station. We saw that in game 1 from the A&M offense, and now Arizona State getting in on the home run action. Kaylee Pond starting it off with a solo shot out to center field, and then Samantha Swan perfectly on time again, straight out to center field, all the way up toward against Texas Tech. She might not have gotten the results that she wanted, but she was hitting the ball hard all over the field.
Ground ball to the shortstop, Shep. With the ground out, Chance over to Poncho, 2 down here in the first. Up the steps towards our camera platform, he could have 2 balls in that glove.
Well, I think he does have 2 in there.
Does he? Chance with a long throw. Good scoop at first by Poncho, but beating it out is Chester with 2 down. She's aboard. Pitching.
You do warn the players,
favorite
though.
Flavor
Sometimes
of ice cream.
I'm afraid you're scaring them off a little bit before I ask those questions.
I feel like I got to make a preemptive statement sometimes, because you would still be talking. We missed first pitch. She's got a leadoff walk. Remember, last inning, 3 straight hits for McNeese, but they ran into 2 outs on the bases on the same.
You want to do your job so much for the team. You want to go out there and perform for the team.
Back up the middle. It's another base hit. Holding at second is Cloud. And the first 2 are aboard here in the second for McNeese. Back to the pitcher, goes to third for the force. The throw across the diamond is not going to be in time. One down in the second.
Some really good pitches thrown by Loopy in that at-bat to Dibley. Started her off.
Anna Pruitt steps in. Ground ball to second. They'll get the force at second as Ho Ching throws over to Ulrich. 2 down, runners on the corners for McNeese. Playing with a torn ACL, playing through it. Try to stay out here and help her team here in the NCAA tournament. Back to the pitcher. Loopy lobs it over to first, and that will do it. So a threat was percolating for McNeese by a run. Lost to UCSB in 10 innings by a run. 4-pitch walk to get things started here for the Sun Devils in the second.
He's on one of those heaters up at the plate too, which is the perfect time. You want to be on a heater here when it comes time for the postseason and regionals.
Ground ball right side, turning for the force at second is Pancho. Throws it a chance to retire Acuna, 1 down. Run into the wall and trying to make a play. You got to go for it. Ground ball to short. Chance backs up and then throws it away. Runners won't advance. We'll see how they score it as Ho Ching is safe at first.
I think in my scorebook, that one's going to be an error on the throw.
4 errors in the 6 SLC tournament games. Came in with a .963 fielding percentage to the left fielder Eister. 2 down.
Somebody that really stepped up for this team during that time too. Kaylee Pond was the first player that she had talked about, her being able to step up in that leadoff role for them. Tons of experience too.
Ulrich at third, Ho Ching at second, Pond at first. Ground ball too short. Chance with the flip over to Weeks to retire the side. But Taylor works out of the jam, leaves him loaded.
How high that left elbow is too.
Ground ball to the second baseman, Ho Ching on to Chester, 1 down.
And that was a big difference from last year. Last year, her elbows were much more relaxed in her stance and her time for one specific speed of pitch.
Another ground ball to Ho Ching on to Chester. Weeks is retired, 2 down. Three and two to Pancho. Called strike 3. Loopy gets the strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Mika Loopy.
First strikeout.
This improvisation to win some games. Hard shot to third. Munoz over to first. 1 away. Shepe, catcher by trade, but playing third base for Arizona State.
And I feel like the games that we've...
Chester singled her first time. Fly ball to center field. It is carrying track. Wall catch made. Dibley hauls it in.
What a catch by Alexis and Dibley out there in center field. This one hit hard off of the bat of Katie Chester, but look at the way that she times up this catch. Jumps up, reaches for the wall with her right hand, reaches up with the glove, snags it. Love the reaction too. Riley Eister ran on Riley or Maddie Taylor out there in the circle.
I'm going with Riley, but Maddie's a close second. Now this one's headed towards Eister, who's making a grab for it, but she can't get there. The throw to second is not going to be in time. And Ashley Mejia has a 2-out double. Well, we had a lot going on that play. We had Riley, even if that was caught at the end of the position, and he's like, whoa, wait a second.
They're both
see, there he is.
Yeah, they're both tracking it.
Moving in, I got it.
That's a good read.
No, I've got it, says Alexis. Third, it's going to be on the foul side of the bag, so that ground ball to the first baseman. Pancho steps on the bag. RBI total in the 6 games of the tournament. Line shot, base hit. Good at bat for Munoz to get things started here in the 4th for McNeese.
It's a great edge.
Chop back up the middle. Ulrich will do it herself. Get the double play. 2 down here in the fourth.
It was Maddie Weeks that ended up coming through with a clutch hit for McNeese, but through all 10 innings.
Gave up 2 hits, walked a couple. Called strike 3. Loopy gets her looking, her second strikeout, and that will do it for McNeese at the top of the Eric question mark. I don't want to put Maddie on the spot here. Now Ulrich is aboard.
It was pretty close down the first baseline, though, too.
Ho-Ching lifts it to left field. It's carrying, it's deep, and there's no getting that one. Tiani Ho-Ching with her 5th home run of the season. And the Sun Devils are up 4-0.
Oftentimes in the postseason, it comes down to trying to capitalize when you have those opportunities. When Brooklyn Ulrich reaches on the free pass, what can you do in the following at bat? And Tiare Ho-Ching ends up sending this one all the way out to the scoreboard beyond left field for her 5th home run, going 213 feet out to left field.
Wendell sends it out to left center field. They'll get down for a base hit. Makes the turn, and she will retreat to first with a single. Popped up, shallow left center field. Dibley calls for it. She's got it. One away.
Bit of an easier catch than the last ball that we saw go out to
degree of difficulty
Dibley.
Out in her second at-bat. The 0-1 from Williams. There goes the runner. Wendell ends up in center field, but she'll hold at second after the slide. She's in scoring position with 1 down here in the fourth.
But I did not think that she interfered with that throw at all.
1-1. Grounded to third. Looking back, the runner. Throwing over to first is Munoz. Swans retired at 2 down.
About their offense recently is the way that they've been able to square up pitches that aren't necessarily pitches that are right down the middle of the plate.
Line single to left, waving Wendell around. Here comes the throw. It's cut off and gets away from Cassidy Chance. That allows Shep to take second base. Wendell makes it 5-0.
It's a really nice 2-out swing by Emily Shep to get this pitch and drive it hard out to left field. And they're challenging Nyjah Fontenot out there in left field, who, remember, just got put out in left field, is playing on a torn ACL.
Tap to third on the short hop. Munoz to first to retire Chester, and that does it for
the barrels. The righties seem to try to drive the ball to the right side. The way to combat that is to throw it inside.
In on the hand, sent out to right field, as Madison was talking about. Mejia has got it. 1 down here, driver's seat, because we have seen strange things happen. Remember last year in this round, Texas A&M fans know, 4 of the regional hosts got knocked out. Soft liner to second, put away by Ho-Ching. 2 down. 3, 4.
Don't count them. Don't count them.
Fontenot off the end of the bat. Shep with the throw. Another 1-2-3 inning. Second one of the game for Loopy, who is dealing right now for things off for Arizona State here in the 5th. Mejia 1 for 2, doubled her last time. Lifts a fly ball to center field. It is carrying, and it is gone. 4th home run of the game for Arizona State. They're on top 6-0.
Ashley Mejia wasting no time, going right after the first pitch that she sees out of the hand of Kinley Chapman. It's a pitch at the top part of the zone. Looks like that curveball she was trying to locate on the outside part of the plate, and she is all over this pitch. Another solo shot out to center field. All the way out to, I believe, is that our guy out there trying to field?
So far, 6-0 Sun Devils. Cassidy Chance robbing Acuna of a base hit, one away.
I expected just a little bit of everything.
Brown with the pop up to second. Weeks has it, 2 down.
And I know that sounds like the easy answer, but I do think that you have great offenses, and we've already seen examples of that.
Assume this is just to get a little work in. Maybe in case of emergency, you bring in your ace. Ho Ching looking for another one. She's got another one.
You get the feeling that Arizona State was not about to let Texas A&M out home run them in day one of this College Station Regional. That's now 5 home runs off of the bat of Arizona State batters, and that's 2 off of the bat of Tiare Ho Ching. And she even knows just how far she launched that one with her face, 229 feet.
Well, I don't
the
think
wrestling belt?
We're not going to top a frame of her with her mouth wide open after watching it go. Chance on the run, not in time, and Wendell beats it out for a hit. There's ball 4, 2 on with 2 down here in the 5th. Swan, Ho Ching twice, and Mejia. Slow roller to the shortstop. Chance throws on the run. Wendell with the turn, coming home to win the game, and she'll do it. Runner safe at first. Safe the call at home. In order here, first, then home. That's going to be safe.
Safe at first.
Wendell didn't hesitate, rounding third. Josh Bloomer, the third base coach, sending her. See, reaching back. Well, the swipe there.
Really heads-up play by Poncho over at first base, not to wait for the umpire's call on that, but just to turn and fire to the plate. I think the question is, because the throw beat the runner,
yes.
Does Pruitt apply the...
On the field of safe at first base with no interference is being challenged by the Cowgirls. Also, they want to challenge the play at the plate, safe out. The plays are under review. It's 2 different challenges.
So 2 challenges on 1 play, and McNeese hasn't. Yeah, I think that's the one there, Madison, for the play at the plate. But they are looking at 2 things here, and you heard the announcement.
Base is confirmed there was no interference. The second call at home plate, which was safe, is confirmed she was safe. That's the end of the ball game.
There you have the call. It's over. As Mike
all the way over here into regionals, and they've done exactly that. 11 hits, including 5 home runs from this offense, winning this ball game in run rule fashion, and Mika Lupi doing a really nice job of trying to hold down this McNeese offense, who seemed to have some early momentum, but she really found her stride, keeping it to just the 5 singles against McNeese's offense. So a big first win of this regional for Arizona State.
How about Wendell scoring from second on an infield hit to end the ball game in the 5th?
Talk about being aggressive on the base paths, right? Taking advantage of whatever you can, and if you see that opportunity to end the game early, you go ahead and do it. Try to save your pitchers a few pitches out there in the circle.